It took 34 minutes.
It did. Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone. Here we are. We are currently back in Ice Crown. We're going to advance the story of this area. We are almost done. We are almost done with Ice Crown. So, the first thing we're going to be doing is the Fleshworks at the Black Watch. We picked this up before, and now we are back to complete it. Is there a mailbox here? There is, right there. I apparently got mail from the
It's
postmaster.
outside here. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for sending me thick clothing scraps. My life is complete now.
Woohoo!
Alright, let's fly off to the Black Watch. So this mount I'm on is called Tyrael's Charger. I think I got it when Diablo 3 came out. Maybe?
Yeah, it was something, because I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was with Diablo 3, with the either with the first release of the game or with the release of the expansion. It's a pretty nice mount, though. I really like it. Markiplier and Jack made their own clothing brand. Interesting.
A lot of people have merch now.
I don't have merch. I never will.
Yeah, I don't.
Although I do feel like the Miro brand is something
He's been
that's...
critical as merch, but his is very, like, muted coloring and stuff, and very simple and clean looking. It doesn't really say anything about himself or have any pictures on it.
Fluff says, no, not like merch, like a real brand.
Oh. Well, isn't that still merch, though?
One could argue
In
that.
a way.
Black and gray
Black
stuff.
Watch. Here's McCree.
Alright. Dark Rider Arlie. This is a girl.
Good, we'll need all the help we can get. All I can hear is the Argent Crusade's contribution to our effort. Let's cut the chatter and get down to the business of denying the scourge their armies of the flesh. The Lich King's tireless minions labor away night and day to assemble scores of abominations and flesh giants down here in the Fleshworks. Yet that is not enough. More and more skeletal constructors keep appearing to increase the pace of work. If we do not discover where they're coming from and how they're able to do work so quickly, we'll be overrun before we can act in force. Search to the southeast and see if you can find the source of these skeletons.
Another time.
Is there any other quests up here? Nope. Oh, there's a Draenei.
Where?
It's back up there. Olican.
Oh, that's not fun.
What?
The dude.
So? Alright, so there's a whole bunch of skeletons here, so let's land in...
And there's stuff to investigate here.
Yep. Well, these guys are weak though.
Oh yeah, they are.
We've dealt with worse than this.
Yeah. I just remembered I can dispel roots with...
Okay, so we already completed the quest. That was quick. So yeah, we just had to investigate those. Easy peasy.
Pretty sure that's supposed to be more difficult than that. But we were level 80 and well geared, so...
It's true.
Optimal stats.
You tell the Dark Ride about your discoveries at the summoning altar.
Oh. Sorry. I suspected such. We can't let this continue. Our first priority is to destroy those summoning altars and then deal with the mess the scourge has already created here.
Destroying the altars.
So they're summoning in their workers and warriors at those altars. They'll need to be the first thing to go. The Master Summoner should have a staff which allows them to activate the portal. you kill the Master Summoner and take the staff, you can use it to overload the summoning portal and destroy its altar. Do this at all 4 of the altars and return to me once they've been destroyed. The Fleshworks is a vast operation, and it will be difficult to keep an eye on all that transpires there. Unfortunately, I have a plan. Riley produces an orb from the folds of her cloak and shows it to you. This is a Death's Gaze orb. With it, we can observe the Scourge's actions and decide how to best strike. Place these orbs on the stands at 3 crucial areas: the Abomination Lab and the Flesh Giant Lab to the southwest, along with the area surrounding the Green Cauldron far to the west.
Alright, well, let's just jump down here and do this one because we are literally right here, and we already killed the the commander last time we were here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's back then. But his little minions are not.
I don't know, I see a few minions.
Yeah, but like half of them are dead already. Yeah, he's done. Let me use it on this thing. Oh, there you go. There we go.
I tried using it.
I had to go into my inventory to use it. You just try that one over there if you want. I got these two.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very interesting spell effect for this.
Oh, I was
that
using
one.
the blue thing for the other quest.
Alright, we got the one in the distance that you gotta destroy.
Shit. Sorry. I thought it was the one I was at.
There's no balls here! Exactly, Fluffy. Exactly.
Why would there be?
That's a quote from when I played Dragon Ball Origins. Dude, Dragon Ball Origins turned out to be a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. It's like point and click, but on the DS. It's pretty weird.
Overwatch turned out to be more fun than I thought it would be.
I know, after you spending so much time complaining about Silly playing it.
Yeah, I actually, like, apologized for the millionth time to him again last time.
Yeah, it turns out you can have fun with the game like that and not want to become a serial killer.
Well, the problem is, at the time, I was too engrossed in a certain kind of mentality. Oh, I'm up here fighting stuff that doesn't matter. Oops.
Alright, I'm going to put this orb down and you can put the next orb down and I will join you in fighting those.
Yeah. And, like, extremist mentalities are bad for me because I'm a very extreme person.
It's true, and while what you were looking at in the culture you're getting at wasn't inherently bad, some of the stuff that they were doing on the extreme side was not great.
Yeah, basically you could find fault in anything. And there's still things like, you just think critically. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of Overwatch is super cute, let's be real. Like, it has Symmetra. Come on.
Thanks, Fluffy. Yeah, it's the quote. You can have fun with a game without becoming a serial killer.
That's a good quote.
Very inspirational quote right there.
No, it's pretty wise.
I agree.
Since a lot of people think otherwise.
You can always trust Fluffy to find the quotes.
OP formatted it correctly.
Yep.
It's a joke between me and him. Dark Rider Arlie nods in approval. Good, now we can focus our efforts on shutting down the rest of Fleshworks. Dark Rider Arlie closes her eyes and seems to focus on something far away. With the eyes of death itself, I watch our enemy. With this knowledge, we will utterly destroy them. The Scourge cannot create their flesh monsters without blood and embalming fluid to preserve the parts and keep them functioning. If we can deny them these materials, their army will fall apart and we can easily destroy their creations. Throughout the labs where the flesh giants and abominations are cobbled together, You will find vats of embalming fluid and large orbs filled with blood. Destroy these and bring death to any who would stop you.
You know
Well,
my favorite.
obviously, that's all I do.
You know what my favorite part about this is? She's like, "Hey, go put these orbs on so I can find out where you can go to kill to destroy these things, or the best way to kill these, destroy these." But while we were here, we could have just destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Here, just try that.
That's what I'll do. Destroy it.
Okay, there's another. Oh, yeah. Look at that box.
It turns into a box.
The box is sliding around.
But that ghoul is sliding around too.
That's good though. Ghouls are amazing. Oh, cool. Quest. You can read this. No, I'll read it. You pulled
Yeah.
this jagged, dark, brittle shard from the body of a ghoul. The metal blade lacks a smooth edge, suggesting it was forged by an unskilled hand, or was broken from a larger piece. You recall seeing smaller shards embedded in the bodies of all the ghouls you've encountered at the Fleshworks, leading you to wonder why their creators bothered to include the metal at all. Perhaps Crusader Olakin's Sainrith will have some insight if you brought him some of the shards from several ghouls. No, this is rude. Why would you make us fight ghouls? Look how adorable they are. These ones got spikes in them like demon hunters.
Well, that's the metal.
Yeah.
Oh, battle show.
You just noticed that you use multiple days of your life to play video games? Hey, me too.
Yeah, I already have 71 hours on Stardew Valley.
And here's the thing, Fluffy.
Seriously, like,
There's nothing wrong with spending a large amount of time playing video games, because as long as you are doing your schoolwork or doing your job in real life and taking care of your family, if that's another thing, then whatever.
These are our alts, and like type/played Miro.
Yeah, so I have 3 days on this character apparently.
Same. 3 days, 14 hours. And we only play these on Saturdays.
Yep.
Literally. So that's...
Alright, let's go find some more spike ghouls.
I mean, we did do a lot of leveling on the way here.
It's true. There's a
That's
spike
all the blood orbs.
Look at that ghoul. He's over there just chowing down on the bones. What? Alright, fine. I guess we're not fighting that ghoul.
I tried to provoke him. He just evaded it. He's like, no, I'm eating.
Yeah. He was having none of it. Oh, that ghoul. Are you serious? Oh, they're sliding towards you. He did
Yeah,
the ghoul slide.
I'm telling you, they just slide.
You could have used those weeks for something else. You could have, but why?
Think about it. How happy did those video games make you? And unless you're neglecting like true real life things that are important and would better your life more than a video game would. Or are we still attacking ghouls?
I still need 2 jagged shards.
Oh, same.
Okay, need 1 more, and there he is.
This ghost is not a ghoul.
Okay, look, ghosts. Tiamat has a thing against ghouls, and I don't understand why. Ghouls go out of their way to protect her, and yeah, no, that's fine. That's what I said. I don't care about this guys. But Tiamat, she just hates ghouls, and I don't get it. Ghouls have always been there for her.
No.
Grubbender saved her and told Brad.
I don't even remember that.
See, that's how rude she is. She doesn't even remember when someone saves her life.
You need something?
A dark hollow laugh greets you as you report to the Dark Rider. You reek of victory, Luminal and Miro, and that is good news indeed.
Ashes to ashes.
Alright, now this guy.
Arcanon Poros.
What is that vile thing? Olakin handles the shards of metal gingerly. You saw these on all of the ghouls down there. I'd never seen anything like this in all my scattered battles against the scourge. I'm smelting! Smelting! The scourge must be stopped at any cost. We cannot permit them to field the army they're constructing here. Olakin turns one of the shards over in an armored fist. These could pierce armor with enough force. We have to find out what they're made out of, and what the Lich King intends to do with them. To the east, nestled next to Icecrown Citadel itself, lies Malachris. From the few reports we have, it's full of smelting and smithing equipment. Bring these shards there and smelt them smelt them in one of the open furnaces on the bottom level of Malachris. Once the metal has been reformed, we can identify it. The runesmiths of Malachris. Those shards you recovered can only be come from one place, Malachris. It's the seat of the Lich King's metalworking operations. To the east of Corporathar. What's puzzling is that metal isn't needed to stitch together abominations or flesh giants, or to summon skeletal servants. Find the skeletal runesmiths working on the bottom level of Malachris, and capture the plates they're working on. We need to find out why this metal is finding its way into the Fleshworks.
Blessings upon
I
your
feel like
family.
they're just being dumb with this quest. Like, why else would they be in the in the Fleshworks? Because they think it strengthens their product. Like, that's the only
my
reason.
God.
I don't know.
This isn't even in the Fleshworks anymore. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's over here.
So far away.
It's not that far.
Remember when I was trying to stand on these spikes?
Yeah, remember when you were getting knocked off by the Lich there, and you got so upset that you fell off and died?
The Lich?
Yeah, the Lich.
Oh, yeah. That was annoying.
So
I
one
don't
thing
think I was that upset because I knew my positioning was bad.
one thing you guys need to know about Piamet is that if she dies in a game, she gets very upset.
That's not true.
It's super. You have
I
much time to
was
think.
mad that I couldn't do the spike thing.
Also, Fluffy, the fact that your friend read your message and didn't reply to you is pretty rude, especially since you said you were waiting on him, so that implies that he knows that you two were supposed to play together. Alright, so, here's the rune dudes right here. Come over here. We'll kill the rune dudes first,
Well,
and then...
do you have to get a smelted metal bar?
Yeah, we're gonna kill the rune dudes. Umbro Brute. These skeletal runesmiths. Fluffy, what are your thoughts on Umbral Brutes? Yeah, got all the plates.
That was fast.
Alright, now.
To the fire. Right?
I think it's at
Yes.
the fire, yeah.
It is. Because I'm trying to do it and it starts a cast. So,
You notice that you could have made a bigger enclosure for your ants for like 30 euros? I chose to buy a set for like 140 euros. I don't know, they seem to be assholes.
real ants?
Yeah, do you have like an ant farm? Fluffy?
I have to go back.
I've never had an ant farm growing up. I did have cats. That's about the closest to ants I had.
The thing about, like, ant farms and shit, is that, like, the main thing is that I would be terrified of them somehow, like, getting out, like, if things tip over or whatever, and then you have, like, dirt and ants everywhere, and ant eggs.
It's true. Yeah, Fluffy says he does have an ant farm. That's cool. What kind of ants do you got? You can post pictures on the Discord. Nothing big, but just yet. But if you want to, yeah, sure, go ahead. I would
did
love to
like
see
that that video we watched that one time. I think I was super drunk and I was like, the ant video. Remember the guy with the like aquarium thing that he had a bunch of ants in, and he was like, all ants dead. It was sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Smelting! Have you smelted those fragments yet? There is no doubt, this is raw cyanite. We've seen weapons made from it in the hands of the Lich Kings chosen before, but this is the first time it's been used to arm anything else. The scale of that mining operation must be huge. Were you able to capture those rune plates? These plates match the shards almost exactly. They must be using cuttings from them to enhance the ghouls produced here. The scourge is desperate enough to make a weapon of anything, it seems. All the more reason to hasten our destruction of this abominable place. By fire be purged. The scourge uses our own fallen against us, by raising them as ghouls or skeletons, or by dismembering their corpses and using their parts to make abominations. This must stop. The dead are heroes who fell in defense of all of the living, they cannot be confined to go so grisly a fate. Moreover, we cannot afford to face them again on the field, using as weapons against us. Take this torch with you to the Fleshworks and burn any of the corpses you find in the sanctum of the reanimation or the abomination lab. Okay.
Remain vigilant.
Now, Arlie.
Press on.
A visit to the doctor.
Doctor Who. So they've been embedding these ghouls with broken shards of Serenite down in the sanctum of reanimation. I mean, called that. Isn't that kind of suspicious? We must put a stop to this before these ghouls can be deployed against our troops. Find the entrance to the sanctum of reanimation in the flesh giant lab area of the Fleshworks. There, the ghoul mastermind, Dr. Sabnock, keeps the most fearsome of his creations, Patches. Free Patches from his chains and help him take his revenge on the Doctor. Let his own creation be his undoing.
Haha,
I'm
Patch.
pretty sure we already did a quest like this.
Probably.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't doubt it. Alright, so we gotta burn corpses. Let's just go into this cave.
Is the cave?
Just directly south of us where I am.
Okay, I'm looking.
No, come to where I am. I'm literally standing in front of the cave.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
You can post a picture in, you can post it in chatting, you can post it in Artistic Flair, I guess.
What kind of picture?
The ant farm.
Oh. You could put it in selfies.
It's selfies and more, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're your pet. So,
Go for
I
it.
don't see anything wrong with that. It's just, like, don't post shit tons or something. People might not like looking at ants.
It's fine.
No!
What? There's a spiked ghoul in that room. He's just strolling around.
Well, that's his room.
Yeah, you can stay in there. Well, no, don't fight the spiked ghoul.
I have to.
You have a choice here. You don't have to fight spiked ghouls. Fight the geists. Nobody likes geists.
That's true. People who like this are losers.
Exactly.
Oh, corpse. Which one? What the fuck? You just left it.
What? Yeah. I don't fight ghouls. Or frogs. There's Patches, though. I love Patches. We freed him. Patches get revenge on Dr. Sabnock. Look how big he is. A giant ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh,
remember
bravo! Do you feel proud of yourselves now that you've unleashed this terrible mistake? I already had him scheduled for disposal, but I suppose we can speed up the process a bit. It's a pity so many fine and reusable parts will go to waste.
Well, let's go.
Patch is not going to be cut open and sewn up no more. Oh. Can I not attack him?
I can't even.
Oh, he's dead. Hang on.
How did we help?
Oh, we didn't. Okay.
And he ate, but he didn't heal himself at all.
He ate him and ran the fuck off. Alright, cool. This quest is the greatest. I think we're done
Wait.
here.
This is probably not the way out.
It is not. You are correct. Hey, oh, Patches is back.
He needs to stop. I can't free him again.
I can hear him back there going, "Arr!" Posted. Okay, Fluffy, let me check that out in a moment. Well, there you go. Well, you should keep us updated on how your ant farm goes. What are my plans for the upcoming week? What's this week coming up? Oh, it's Halloween.
Well, tonight is horror movies.
So it's, yeah, tonight we got 2 horror movies planned, Fluffy, at 8 p.m. EST. So if you're still awake for whatever reason, you are more than welcome to join us on Rabbit. We'll be watching.
Yeah, they're not really that scary. Also, I am in combat with this bird. That's just evading. There we go.
Yeah. We're watching Creep and You're Next. They're considered horror movies. They're a different sort of horror.
Creep is not the one about the London subway system or whatever.
Correct.
It's an awful movie.
And then after that, we're watching You're Next. And then tomorrow, I'm going over to my brother's place because my mom's going home on Monday and she wants to spend some time with me. Let's see. Monday, I don't have any plans. Tuesday, I don't have any plans. Wednesday, I'm going to be starting my horror games. Thursday, I'm not going to be because I think I have to go into the office for a meeting. And then Friday's more horror games. By fire be purged. Crusader Orlican, Sainrith, listen solemnly to your report. It is not the burial they deserved, but it is better than nothing. And better for those who yet live. Thank you, Mira.
May your days be long and your hardships few.
Wait. It says Dak Rider.
It does.
Dak Rider hourly throws her head back and laughs darkly. A fitting end for the good doctor, wouldn't you say? The workers in the Fleshworks Abomination Lab have already completed a number of their creations. For now, the creatures are chained to the pillars around the edge of the lab, but if we do not act, they will march with the Lich King's armies. Grasping arms reach out of the bone piles spread throughout the Fleshworks. These arms belong to skeletons enchanted with the power of fire. Find and free these skeletons, then take them near the completed abominations and watch the show.
Alright. Is this back down in the cave? I think it might be.
No.
Why wouldn't you just send us down there to do this initially? It is. Alright. So it is. Anyway. So, Fluffy, you have to have an account on Rabbit or www.rab.it. I think I posted a link on there recently for people.
So, this time...
So,
arms sticking out of the ground. Right?
out of the bone piles, yeah. I don't see any bone piles.
Neither do I, except for this one, but that's just a skeleton.
Maybe it's up on one of the upper levels.
There's bone piles here, but they're meaningless.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, I can free patches. There.
Yeah, you did it.
What the fuck?
I'm not 100% certain. It looks like it should be in this cave, but at the same time, it doesn't appear to have anything in this cave.
Yeah. I'm mousing over and clicking with all the bone piles. Plus, there's not a lot of abominations in here anyway.
I don't think the questing is listed in the right spot.
Yeah.
The chained abominations are outside. Like, I know where they are.
Okay.
Oh, I think I see one of the arms.
It's down here?
Yeah, that is quite cool. See it?
Oh. Yeah.
So you got a burning skeleton. We gotta find one of the chained abominations. I killed one earlier. It attacked me. Okay, so they're usually along the edge of the wall here. I don't see any.
Wait, here's a chained abomination.
Is this one considered? Yeah, no, there's an actual mob called the chained abomination. That's also not an abomination. That's a flesh giant.
Oh.
Okay, I see one.
Okay, hold on.
So you're gonna have to fly a little bit. Just don't fly too high. You don't want your dude to disappear.
This is ridiculous.
Just make sure your dude follows you. Okay, so you see that right here?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Are there arms here?
Oh, look for skull piles, and we might find some.
I don't see anything glowing.
Well, let's get closer.
Try flying over. Oh, this is lame as hell.
Yeah, let's see either.
Oh well. We each just gotta get one.
Oh, I found one over here. Oh, there's two over here.
I got one.
Oh, there's a quest to pick up over
Being
here as well.
attacked.
Me too.
But I got a thingy.
Yeah, me too. Fuck off, guys. This crate or pallet of Serenite bars is defying the laws of physics and just sliding off on its own.
Huh.
Well, why do they even have workers when they can just get dudes that do that? Don't pull it. Oh, okay, good. I got credit for that. And there we go. Okay, there's a quest over here to pick up.
Hold on.
How is Rabbit legal? Nobody's profiting off anything using it. Basically, you just share what you're watching with people. Come here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not making any money off of it, so it's not illegal to distribute. It'd be like having a community night and showing a movie, like in like your local church or house. I'm not dead yet. The light smiles upon me. I have not yet died. Okay, I guess we'll say yes. I don't know what this guy wants. Oh, you gotta exit him to safety. Okay. So unfortunately we got stuck not being able to read that, but basically we just got as much as guy to safety.
I was just gonna kill it while you read.
No, they don't provide the movies. Yeah, when you deselected it, it brought up a thing saying that you wanted to start it and forced me to close it.
Oh, yeah, they have some, like, rooms that you can go to, and I don't know if they're like, oh, why'd he give you a bubble?
Good question.
And why does it look like that?
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't provide the movies. You have to do that.
So it's like something you would already have access to.
Yep. Did you find the link I had posted for Death Ball? Because if you all you gotta do is make an account and then friend request Sasare. That way you can get into the thing later. I don't have to be bothered because I get busy sometimes. Because tonight I technically have to work between 5 and 8. Thankfully, I end at 8. But yeah, this guy walks like a fucking like. Hurry up, dude. I don't know why we can't just put him on our mount and then ride off.
That'd be nice.
He's terrified of mounts. But Fluffy, that's a good question.
What?
Asking how it's legal.
Oh. Yeah, there's other sites that exist like that as well. It's just that,
My saying should just be Sasare, not Sasare E.
correct.
I have a little red frog as my icon, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Horogo.
Yeah, a little red Paroga. It's got a little hat.
He's like, I'm gonna walk between these shits. Good luck.
The Argent Crusade never surrenders! I like how he says that, but the Argent Crusade's been around for like 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, the Argent Crusade was formed just before they came to Northrend.
Oh, he gives me power and fortitude. Oh, this is the old icon. Wow.
You must tell my brothers that I live. Why can't
I'm
you
not
tell
gonna
them?
do that.
I have you to thank for my life. I will return to my comrades and spread word of your bravery. Fight the scourge with all the strength you can muster, and we will be by your side. Why won't you tell your brothers that you live then if you're gonna go tell them of my bravery? He's not gonna tell them.
Yeah,
that
we
he's
just
living.
let you escape. What the fuck?
The ad is just Sasare? Okay. And that's the only Sasare, so I'm gonna send the request? Cool. I will accept it when next time I am logged into the site there.
Oh.
We press on.
Ah, good. There's nothing like the smell of roasted putrid flesh in the morning. That's the smell of victory over the scourge. With the abduction of Crusader Olakin, the Argent Crusade forces will have no commander in the final assault on the Fleshworks, while one Crusader... What the fuck?
They're kidnapping Olakin. Look! What's a frostworm doing here? It's coming straight for us. Destroy our raw materials, will you? Well, the Master has a special plan in mind for you.
Damn it, Olakin, get your ass back here. There's work to be done. Okay. Assault on the Fleshworks. While one Crusader is the same as any other to me, the Argents won't see it that way. I hate to see us waste time chasing after this, but I have no choice. Our gallant Crusader has likely been dismembered by now, and his remains used to construct abominations. Go down into the Fleshworks, kill the corpulent horrors fighting our forces, and recover Olakin's body parts. She just assumes he's dead.
Yep.
She's like, collect his body parts. because he's dead now.
We are done here.
That's hilarious. I like how they flew off with him this way, but all his body parts are apparently all around this place.
Yeah, that's fun.
Alright, so... what do we gotta do to get them? I don't see any of them. They should be quite obvious, I would think.
Kill the corpulent horrors fighting our forces.
Alright, well here's one over here. No, more you're out of range of me now.
Oh, here's one else.
Ah, I got his legs. I got his
Intrepid
head.
ghoul.
He is rather intrepid. Let's be real.
I got his torso and that's it.
Oh, I got his legs and his right arm.
Weird. Maybe it's one of those, like, looting things.
Maybe. Anyway, Fluffy, that was the correct one, I guess, so... I got your friend request and I accepted it. The reason we do that is just so I don't have to accept it later while I'm trying to do stuff. There's one over here. Alright, allow.
Oh, okay. Where? Oh. I like how these are literally roadhog.
I would argue the Roadhog is literally these guys.
Oh well. I think we had this discussion before.
Alright, I got his torso. I just need his left arm.
Same. I am complete.
I am not.
They're intrepid.
I like that. Still no left arm for me. Alright, time to fly. Guardian Paladins all over the freaking place.
Here. Down here.
Nope. There we go.
Great.
But yeah, Fluffy, if you are still awake and you want to come hang out, we'll be starting at 8 p.m. And I think we're going to start with Creep, and then we're going to watch your next.
Yes.
Have you recovered the remains of Crusader Olakin? Well, I suppose it's good that we've recovered the Crusader, though I doubt his comrades had this in mind. Let's see what we can do to get him back on his feet so we can get this ride over with and complete our mission here. We can't afford to waste any time putting Olakin back together. Fortunately, the Scourge has provided a perfect place for you to stitch him back together. Near the Fleshworks Flesh Giant Lab is the Sanctum of Reanimation. Search the area for a spool of thread and the Doctor's Cleaver. Then, take Olakin's remains to a large slab in the middle of the sanctum and get to work.
Okay.
This
Before we
sounds
do that, I'm going to
bit-
restart the recording.